Labels. So my friend was talking about labels and categorising yourself into a group. So I just thought I'd make a video and just tell you what I think of labels. People categorise themselves and they make themselves the same as everybody else. Yeah, that can be great, like you form a group of people who are really similar and get along really well because you have the same sorts of interests and lots of things in common, and that's great. But don't you think it can be too similar? That too many people being the exact same is just boring, right? What if making yourself the same as everybody else is holding you back? There's no point in trying to be someone you're not. I learnt this the hard way about a year ago, and it was really embarrassing a bit. It was not a good time. I went through a phase of trying to make myself into somebody that I wasn't. I was just trying to find myself, but at the same time, I was going too far. I know I wasn't the person that I was pretending to be before, but I was changing myself too much. I was going over the top. And sure, if I went through a phase of being seen in emo or whatever and listening to rock bands and dressing in black, and sure, I still do that. I'm dressed in black right now, and there's bands on my wall and stuff like that, but just because I was trying to find myself, and I did find myself, I found myself and who I wanted to be and everything, but I went too far. I went over the top. I was trying to push myself into something I'm not. I don't class myself as seen as emo. I'm whatever I want to be. I was trying too hard. I was trying to make myself better, and that's great. But in reality, I was holding myself back by trying to be the exact same as everybody else. I was trying too hard to fit this exact image that it was becoming more of a burden than it was stopping me, and it was slowing me down. I cringed to think at what I was doing back then, but at the same time I don't regret it because it's what made me me. I have found myself. What I'm trying to say is I was pushing myself into a label when in reality I should just been finding out who I was. The best version of yourself is the true one that isn't trying to fit into this image of anything. The best version of yourself is you, and that's what I'm trying to get across. So sure, go and experiment in all these things, but just don't lose yourself is what I'm trying to say, I guess. I guess the difference between trying to fit an image and being me now is that I'm not afraid to say that I like something that people would say, oh well, you can't like that because you're this person. But I'm not that person. I'm me. I can like what I want. I can dress how I want. I can listen to whatever music I want. I can do what I want. I'm me. I'm my own person. I feel like labels take away our individuality. People become the same and they stop being themselves. What is the point in having 20 people who are the same when you can have 20 people who are different and they have different opinions and they are who they want to be? Every single person is different, and that should be embraced. It shouldn't be frowned upon. You should be able to be who you are without being judged. And that's not the way it goes in the world, but it should be how you see yourself. It's sad to see people who are being themselves being bullied by others because they are being true to themselves and they don't like it. It's plain wrong. Nobody should stop you from being you. If you are happy with the way you are, don't let anybody say anything or anything they say affect you, because as long as you're happy, that's the important thing. Who cares what they think? Everyone is amazing just the way they are. Don't be pushed into something that you aren't. The fact people want to stop people being themselves is horrible, but we just have to accept it. and just be you. I know that there's no way of being happy without being happy about yourself. Not truly. Forcing yourself into someone you aren't isn't going to make you happy. Not in the long term. Because whether you're in school and you want to be popular and everything, it's not going to last forever. Nothing is permanent in life. Everything changes. But the one thing that will make you happy constantly is being true to yourself. Be confident in yourself. There is nothing better than being yourself. Love yourself. You are amazing. I don't even have to know you that well to know that. As long as you are being you and you are happy with the way you are amazing. You don't have to fit someone else's judgments and expectations. I'm going to shut up now because I feel like I've talked a long time about this.